Hi everyone! Recently in a conversation, I told a lawyer friend of mine that I have just retired. I have sought early retirement from the university, and she asked me this question, which I like to give you exactly how she asked me. So I will give you the answer. I am retired early at the age of 53 and 28 years of service. And I will give you my tips on how to retire early without a lot of money. I hope you don't expect much with 53 years and in the education service. But I'm happy and I would like to share you my tips. I have to remind you that this is not an actuarial computation, as many blogs about early retirement would talk about the finances. I actually leave it to my financial advisor to compute all that. There are many other things aside from the actuarial computations in deciding to retire early. So I will share it with you in a minute. Hi, my name is Abig, and if you're new to this channel, I give tips and tricks on work-life balance, maximizing technology, and improving in faith. Today, I want to share with you how I retired early, even without a lot of money. I have to tell you that I never thought about retiring early. Actually, I was thinking of retiring at the age of 65. When I finished my doctoral degree, I even invested in the Spanish graduation toga because I really thought that I would retire at the age of 65. But the thing is, some things happen, and although I am not an employed teacher, I'm still a teacher by heart, really by deed, because I keep teaching, especially here on YouTube. By the way, I have a special request. I hope you will subscribe to this channel if you're liking what you're hearing. And actually, it really helps my channel to grow. So now let's go to the topic. What gave me the courage to retire early? Well, the first is I have built up my skills. Around 14 years ago, I started doing some consulting outside the university, but that's very little. And I think another time was about a few Saturdays every quarter. I gave some seminars, but of course the biggest number of seminars came from the ones I was giving to the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants. That was the time I was appointed as the program director for accountancy, and that was the time that I was discovered, and I gave a shout out to Pen from the PICPA Southern Metro Manila region. She actually discovered me. She was the first one to invite me to be a speaker. And then I turned into publishing. And another important thing is I was able to start a business with nutritional supplements. I'm telling you this because I know of some people who, after retirement, they spent all of their retirement money with hospitalization. I know it will not happen to me because I have tried USANA and I have tried it since 2016. It's not just for my health, but for the health of my family. I didn't really push it as a business, but just enough for me to finance my own supplementation. I have accompanied my mother many times to the hospital. I've gone to many doctors with her. In my mind, I hope I can find a way that I will be healthy until I'm old. So I will not be spending so much in health because I have invested in it. The other tip is you must have a little bit of savings. It's a bit imprudent to retire when you don't have any money. I was also able to save money because, first of all, I do not spend when I don't have money. Even if I have credit card, I just used it because I want to go cashless. At the same time, I get rewards by spending it. But I never purchase until I know I have the money for it. But of course, I go for installment purchases, and I really love the idea. This one I was able to buy because the store gives me the possibility of paying 24-month installments after 3 months. And I love the idea that I can maximize it even without paying for it. But of course, monthly, I have already projected that I am capable of paying it for the next 24 months. And then the last tip, if you're going to retire early, is make sure that your company has a retirement plan. This is something I have known. I have been in the university for 28 years, and I know that they have a retirement plan. But then it goes hand in hand with your number of years of service. So I think there's a minimum, like after 10 years, you could avail yourself of early retirement. So those are the 3 things that are very important for you to retire early. First of all is you have a lot of skills, and some of them you will be able to use to build your next career. And the second is have the attitude of saving money and being able to create money with businesses. And the last thing is that there must be a marriage between a good retirement plan and your number of years of service. So if you like more of these tips, comment below, and probably I'll come up with a series about early retirement and how to live through it so that it can help you as you go into those decision making. And I recommend that you watch my videos on work-life balance. I gave you my 2 recommendations here. and I'll see you in the next one.